Hello, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get right into it, I guess. Shall we? Um, yeah. Um, One thing I wanted to change is right away in Clang format. Not sure, probably here, right? Indent. Okay, well, it doesn't exist, but I think it's called indent case labels true, probably. Let's see if that does it. Guess no. Oh no, it does. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted because I prefer it that way. Although and then it does this, which is not that nice. Then again, probably not a way around that. So I guess before, because I didn't indent it, it was fine. Yeah, it was. Yeah. I mean, maybe it's fine to not indent them. I don't know. I will think about that. Anyways, welcome, welcome everyone. Hopefully you had a nice Saturday so far. So we are mostly done with X11-ish. So we get... Oh yeah, that is interesting. Okay. So we have keyboard events, as you can see. So that's that. The question is, we need to get a couple of other things. So here probably we would want to do configure event. Actually, I probably could do to change this and make this a little bit, right? I mean, why not? In this case, you already see the time anyways from the right side. So I don't really mind too much the auto here. Do I even need the const? I mean, maybe. Because that would mean I can indent again. Anyways, that's not really what I would want to look at. So probably... Yeah, we need to get the window here. That size probably. Something like that would be the idea. Or we could probably just give it the platform system here, right? Oh, that's the wrong one. That one is the correct one, and then here. I guess we get the windows. Yeah. Does it not find if? Okay, now that is working. Get ID. X11 window. Seven. Okay, it's view 32, I guess. Okay, fine. So that should hopefully get then the correct window. If window iterate then probably we want to warn that for now. Probably it should be an assert, but tried to configure non-existing window. Hello, yes I am, because I want to learn stuff. That's why I'm doing it. I know that there's GLFW or STL, but I would want to at least have written every window thing once, so I know what goes beyond, like what happens behind the scenes. That's what I wanted to say. Shouldn't that be window iterator? Shouldn't that be a unique pointer of window? Okay. That should do it. Probably. Let's see if we get that. Oh. Oops. Platform system. Okay. I mean, that looks good. But it's not correct. Why would that not be the case then? Do I need to do another thing here? XDB size? I don't know. Let's see. Let's go here. GLFW maybe. Or it was not that one, it was the X11 window, right? Size. Okay, it's maybe not that. Okay, let's try SCR, maybe that is a little bit better. Size. I mean, it's probably not that, right? Because I don't even have that. It's fascinating that this is like so hard to find. But I think I found something. Maybe. And then... Oh, okay. Window width and that. And then you give it values. Or probably U32s. I wonder if I could probably just forward the size here. Because that should be perfectly fine. But let's for now copy it in, because why not? Width and height. Does that work? Or maybe. But why would it not? Because we create the window with the correct size, right? I mean, kinda. And we're not in full screen exactly. Okay. I mean, kinda. Not really, but why is my swap chain then not recreated? Weird. What is my swap chain size then? Where is my window? Get frame buffer size. Okay, so that worked, but the initial one seems to be wrong. Somehow we are eating the initial one, I'm not sure why. So we do that. Then we get the extend size. But isn't there a thing in between? Shouldn't we get that in between? Okay. And then the swap chain doesn't handle it or what? Okay. Okay, maybe I... Never mind, maybe I do it correct now. Maybe I was not doing something beforehand. I don't know. Let's remove all the breakpoints. Yeah, no, it's not working correctly. Something is off. Wonder why. Hey, Sedashaw, thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome everyone. We are not doing anything like specifically interesting today. How was your stream? What were you working on? We have added X11 support mostly because I needed that to be able to run RenderDoc. And it's mostly working, except for the initial window size is not working, but as soon as I recreate the swap chain, it works. So something is off with the initialization. But otherwise everything is fine. Ah, okay, cool. So yeah, I fixed a couple of issues and added a bunch of stuff. So first of all, this gizmo is now correct. Which it was not, and then we have physics, which I can't really show right now, but we have as well debug rendering now. So we have prop debug rendering for shapes and stuff like that. So for example, this is for my sphere collider, and we can have a box collider here as well. And we have this as a debug shape as well. Yeah. So we added that more or less. Anything else? Well, yeah, the of course X11 support, right? So we are running on X11 now instead of Wayland, mostly for debug reasons. Wayland is still the preferred way, but yeah, RenderDoc doesn't support Wayland, so I needed to add that. But yeah, there is somewhere race condition which currently makes my swap chain initialization wrong. But yeah, nice. Yeah, once I have physics, I would want to do a basic first game as well in the engine. So this is bizarre. Maybe the swap chain is actually recreated, but it's the ImGUI system that's not. Could it be that? Yeah, it doesn't. At least in my extensions, when I boot with RenderDoc, it was not a valid extension, the Wayland surface. So yeah, that was a pain. So that's the only reason why I added X11, because it was crashing on boot with RenderDoc. I learned that the hard way. I think there is. Isn't there a resize? Maybe it's that? What is that? Why is there a breakpoint down there? Actually, we could probably find that out, right? If it's that. We could just do that in the update. Oh shit. What? Yep. Well, what do you mean? I just boot render dog, right? Like that. And I read a couple of GitHub things that it's not supported. Or not really supported. So unless I missed something, it's not. M platform system get main window. Get width. Probably. And just hacking that together to see if it's imgui that fucks up. What? Okay. It's not imgui. But then why is it... What? Swap chain. Where is my swap chain? Graphic system. Oh my god, really? Graphics API, Vulkan. Do I have this? Yeah, I have this option here. Extend. Yeah, that's wrong. Why is that happening? That's bizarre. Could it be that... No, I mean, all of that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Guess we could add logs here. Maybe we add the size. Get frame buffer size X. Okay, and then here. Changing window size to configure event width. Okay. Why is it now working with... Why did it not work? What? Okay, now it didn't work. Perfect. So it seems really it's like some sort of race condition. Window size to 10, 19 something. But there is never a... Where is my swap chain? Oh, here. Maybe I should register to the window event before. And maybe... How about... No, actually I think that's fine. I mean, we were worst case do it 2 times. Let's see if that fixes it. Let's restart a couple of times. But I think it should. Because now we already get the event to resize before the other thing. The other thing is probably... Okay, yeah, that's perfect. We first set the extend and then we set the recreate. That way it can never... It should never fail. Famous last words. Otherwise I have another possible solution for this, but yeah. It's fine. Okay. Good. Guess we can remove a couple of logs again. Oh. And then in X11 platform context. Okay. Maybe I add a platform system call here. Get window. Platform ID or window ID. And then yeah, here where we basically get the X11 thing like this. I think we changed it actually to an assert now, because it seemed like that should never happen. Oops, and then a return window. It. Isn't it that? No, I guess. Oh, no, that's not wrong. Right. Well, whatever. Let's leave that. Yeah, I think that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, STD move that in. That's what I wanted to do. And I guess yeah, whatever. Then the window here is that window ID. And we basically okay. So that would be all of that. And then I'm wondering, do we get that? Or do we get that? Or do we, I think there's another one, right? Case, XCB, window, something window destroy or something like that. Resize request, interesting. Should definitely look at that. XCB destroy window. Yeah, that's what. Isn't it that? Okay, I guess not. I mean, maybe maybe that is already the window destroyer, right? That one. Let's see. That one we need to fix for Wayland as well, because I don't handle that for Wayland either. So it doesn't trigger that. It's weird. So I pressed the control kill thing for apps, but it didn't trigger it. Which is weird. What would that be? So I guess it's not that. Unmap. I don't know. X11 event. I'm not sure what to register for. I guess it's not that, but do we maybe get that and we just don't handle it correctly? No, we're not getting that. Interesting. Oh, better. Let's first switch to Wayland and see how we do it there. Where do I do that again? Linux presets. Actually, does it support comments here? Oh, I'm not sure. Is that even valid? Where is my build output? Ah. Okay, but now it works, right? Yeah. At least we're building, it seems like. Cool. Okay. So I think we should be using Wayland again. At least I hope. Platform system. Okay. Okay, no, it's not. Because we need to force it, right? I mean, I guess we could do... Probably that. That should do it. Or... At least I think it should do it. Do we have Wayland now? Yeah. Okay. We have some weird error somewhere. Oh, yeah. Because we moved that. Linux keyboards. Oh, and then XKB we moved as well. Probably somewhere else. How did I do? Makes sense. Wait, why? That should be fine, right? Yeah, okay. Might want to change around somehow. means this is yank that. We probably have to do that in all of them. I mean, basically that's good enough, right? Well, let's be specific, it's fine. Okay, that is fine. That is fine. Maybe. Where is my... Oh, here. Maybe. Oh, okay. Yeah. That is a little bit of a problem, but I guess what we could do is... Kinda. Where would I want to put that? Probably somewhere here. isn't it? Okay, I mean, I guess. Could do that as well. So that, and then we give it the ID here. Because then we have the ID. Jesus. Wait, what? Is it the private IIDs? I don't get rid of that. Okay. What's the problem? Dear. Did I not add that? Source, well, maybe dependencies. Oh, maybe not. Maybe, or maybe in RHI, right? Yeah, here. Wait, but that should happen, right? Oh, wait. Do I need to set? Probably I need to set Onyx use wayland. Something like that. Probably. No? Where is my vulcan.h? That's still off. Just weird. Guess I don't need that. Then could it be depend on actually source definitions RHI? Let's try that. I'm thinking maybe that doesn't work how I imagined it to work. I mean, it probably doesn't work. Oh, I thought it would work. Okay, so that works again. And that should be Wayland again, in theory. So the question is, do I get a Wayland? Do I get a registered event? When trying to destroy the window? Guess not. At least not here. Wayland window. Do I get a window event here? Okay, I do get a configure. But I don't get a... Okay, well, let's see. Okay, I get a top level clause. Perfect, that's what I wanted. So probably what I would want to do is here, window. Or actually, yeah, window instance. Platform, or get context. Yeah, I mean, I want the platform system here. Yes, Wayland is the new X11. Basically, it supports vsync and stuff like that. It's not a, is it a window manager? No, it's I think it's the window manager is on top of that, I think, or no, not a Linux Pro, but yeah, X11 and Wayland are basically two versions of the same thing, more or less, or like they achieve the same thing, and Wayland is the newer thing. How would I want to handle the close? Probably. So I think what we would want to do, probably in Wayland platform context. Yeah, I probably want to get basically the platform system here. This one here, because it handles the window messages and they are in a separate thread. I don't want to block the main thread based on like window messages. That's why. That's ugly. I need to change that. Don't want to break here. Okay. A bunch of stuff in my Clang format that I need to change. Maybe I should write that down, but yeah. Okay, so basically we get auto wayland context is window instance get context. Why is that a pointer? Don't think that should be a pointer. Okay, and then platform system. Perfect. And then we are all the way up. Although, is that smart? No, I think it's fine, right? Or is it? Actually, maybe we don't do it like that. Hold on, maybe we do it slightly different. Maybe instead of that, do a close here. Actually, a stop. Isn't it a stop? Oh, okay, well, maybe then let's do it close. Oh, but that doesn't exist, right, in this case. It's interesting. May... Well, I mean, I guess we can still do it. And then we implement that. We just dispatched that. And then in platform system, what we will do is when we create a new window, on close, we basically connect. Can I connect the lambda to it? I think not currently, actually. I think currently that doesn't support a lambda. But I guess we can just do it on window plug. Yeah, private function here is fine. Void on window close. I'm not sure what is the window close sending. Nothing? That's probably wrong. It should probably send the U32 ID. At least, right? Well, basically std erase if well, actually it can only be one, right? So technically the erase if is maybe a little bit overkill, because that technically does more than it should, but yeah. I think that could work. And then this one is platform system on window close. That. We don't need to unregister, right? Because we will always get that. Makes sense. We need to send the ID here. Get context. So I mean, yeah, it technically is inherently async. Sorry. I mean, I kind of answered it already, but yeah, I mean, it's running in an off thread to not block the game thread for window events. It's mostly it. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, okay. Oh, that makes sense. The question is, what should we do when we have no main window anymore? Probably this, like, launch application. Probably quit the application. Maybe we should even wait with the destruction of the window. Him is running. Yeah, I think. I mean, probably on window close. We should probably do that, but questionable. Platform system. I mean, technically that can be cons because we don't really care for anything here. It's not really nice. Probably we would want to register to the main window, right? Maybe. Something like that. And basically that plus just to be sure. I think that's better, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought that might happen, right? I think we need to wait with the platform stuff. Like the windows never should run, like never should terminate mid-frame. I think that's the thing. Probably, well, we can leave that for now. Most likely I want an update here. Engine system, what was the update again? Is it update or on update? I always forget. In GUI system, I guess we can check. I think it's just update, yeah. We don't need anything. And in that case, good afternoon. We will do it slightly different. We will actually go to the window. Window state. And we will do this state here. And then on close, we will do that. We still, well, we probably can then send the window itself, right? In the close signal, because it's still valid. Platform forward. I am working on trying to get the windowing system working and respecting the kill commands from Wayland, and preferably as well from X11, but that will probably be a little bit more cumbersome. And currently it crashed when I deleted the window mid-frame, which kinda makes sense. So I am delaying the window closing to the end of the frame, or to the start of the frame. It doesn't really matter, right? Oh wait, actually that makes actually a whole lot of sense. Wait. This should probably be on the end or on the start of the frame. Let's do end frame. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Now we loop through all our windows. Well, actually we could do an erase if, because at that point we don't really care anymore. M windows, where our window get state window state closed. Think that should do it. Why is that not working? Window. Is there not a get state? Oh, there is not a get state. Interesting. Why would there not be? That's VS Codium, yeah. It's I mean, it's a branch of VS Code, but yeah, that is correct. What the? Oh, of course I need to return. And then in application. Well, in this case, cannot do it like that. Basically at the end of the frame, platform system on end frame. It's okay. It's not, that's the only painful stuff. It's not quite as nice as... What the hell? Oh, okay, value not handled. It's not the same as Visual Studio, by no means. But it's decent. It's really not too shabby. No, I use Clang, and Clang has its own thing. NetVis is a Visual Studio specific thing. But Clang has a similar thing. I just didn't write anything for it, but Clang has a... I think it's... Maybe it's JSON format kind of thing? I'm not sure. I would need to read it up, but yeah, it has something similar. Oh my god, we closed the window. Perfect, without crashes. That's nice. So we respect it on Windows... on Wayland now. That's good. But I think I would want to have it slightly different. So the platform system on window destroy. Exactly. So I think what I would want to do is, while here, platform system on window destroy, window, well, application on window close. And then we do this here. And we bring back our private... Is it private section here? No. On window close. Does that send something, the platform system? What did I do here? Oh yeah, I sent the window. Yeah, okay, fine. No. Include Onyx platform forward. Yeah. Then I don't really care about that. This is really only get system, platform system has windows. Basically, if the last window is closed, we close the app. That's about it. Yeah, let's change that. I mean, maybe not. Maybe we leave it on window create and on window destroyed. It's really about it. Not sure if that's good enough already. It might have some errors here and there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oops, that's not what I wanted. It's this and this. Okay, so that should still behave pretty much the same. Well, maybe not. Why? Wait, well, and then it just disappeared. Why would there be a resize event? no, 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 no. What? Do I maybe need to unregister a couple of handlers already? Maybe I need to remove like those listeners in the close. XDG surface. Okay. Is there no separate thing to destroy it again? Well, but I guess what we can definitely do is do that probably. Do that probably. And those are not implemented, so maybe that's already good enough. I don't know. But I mean, that's good enough. I mean, it's already ready. No, okay, it's not. Why would you be in begin frame when you don't have any windows anymore? Shouldn't you have fired? Oh wait, we're maybe not. I'm stupid. That's why I think we can get rid of that crap again. I don't need that here. I think I'm not closing it correctly, that's all. So in platform system, when we close, yeah, here that's probably then not the best idea to do like that, maybe. Well, I mean, technically we can still do it like that. We just need to extend it. So basically, if our Windows state is that, I mean, that's the good part, because then we can still send it here. Then we do a return true here, and we will do a return false here. And in here we do window destroy signal dispatch with the window. And that Well, actually, that might not be smart. Because I think, yeah, that's... Ah, okay, I see. Pointer tagging. No, I have not, but I know what it is, but yeah, I didn't use it. I mean, maybe it was used in an engine that I use, but yeah. Okay, yeah, that is unfortunate. So that's not good enough. I mean, I guess there's two other ways. Either we listen only for the main window. I mean, that could work, right? Basically, if the main window closes, we're done. If platform system gap main window equals window. I guess we could get ID, right? As long as we're not closing now, we are running, I guess. Something along those lines. Is that the best? Probably not, right? But I think that could work again, yeah. Close the application if the main window closes. I guess it's fine like that. Okay. That really sounds like a... But in that case, why are you not storing the different types spread out, right? If you're already doing that, I think it would be better. So let me go to my vertex. I don't do that, but wouldn't it be better than if you have your vertex? Let's assume that, right? Your mesh. That's actually better. Wouldn't it be better to have done an STD vector of vec2f or like vec3f, I don't know, which is the positions, and then another one with the UVs and stuff like that, because then you don't have the 24 bytes, right? And like if that's empty, that's empty. And then you interleave it only when you send it to the buffer. I mean, that makes the copying into the buffer a little bit more complicated, I guess. But instead of having like one big struct, like a vertex here, with all that data, you basically split it into like this into a vector, the UVs into a vector, like an array of structs, or struct of array, that one. size of SD vector is always 24? Really? It doesn't say the size here, unfortunate. I mean, maybe. That sounds about right. But yeah, I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. I don't know. But then wouldn't it be better that if you have a mesh to have like a optimized mesh class that just doesn't do the vector? But then again, which mesh would you be talking about that's like 8 bytes only? But I mean, maybe, yeah, maybe a quad or something like that, I guess. Yeah, you could do that as well, yeah. Isn't that the correct path? I wondered as well. Let's go here. Or actually we can delete that. Well, I mean, that comes... I mean, you can still do in debug, right? In debug you could still store some additional information, then at runtime, like when it's about the actual game, you could optimize it down. So you're still in debug builds, it would still have the necessary info to bounce check and stuff like that. And you can find your bugs like that. And then at runtime, it's optimized away. Where did I want to go? Oh, here, temp. Okay, yeah, no, that looks fine, I guess. Can I see the last 5 minutes ago? Okay, that looks fine. Never mind. All right. So that's that. I guess what we could do as well is, Jesus. No, where was it? CMake lists. Isn't there a use? Okay, it's maybe not there. I mean, maybe I need to do cache string like that. Where is it? Dependencies, platform. Is it like that already? Okay, and then RHI, or CMake lists, RHI. Can I save that? And please run a debug configure here. Missing type and docstring. Okay. Cache string. Okay, and okay. This one. I guess that's fine then. Question is, can that work? Wait, what? Did that not? Jesus, why is my RH high? Didn't that trigger? Okay. Okay. Guess we were set that here. Thank you for the follow. Onyx use wayland. Oops. Off. That's not what I wanted. Wanted to reconfigure. Okay, that's on and that's off. Okay. I mean, probably we could do that only in platform, right? Okay, so I think with that we should be fine. And that should still build and everything, hopefully. Okay, we're still building. Great. And then I will test one more time X11 and then I will call it a day for today because I'm hungry. But yeah, then we are more or less done and we can tomorrow go back to the terrain. Because I'm actually not, yeah, as I said, I will not implement X11 like fully. It's like not really, I mean, we will do it over time. But yeah, it's good enough for now, as is. So that should boot, right? Yeah. We have our beautiful stuff here. Perfect. We have our sphere. Nice. And everything works, and then we can close, and that works as well. Nice. And then let's try one more time X11. Probably doesn't work right away because I most likely did some mistakes. Linux presets. Actually, I will most likely yeah, whatever. For now, let's do it like that. I think I will add an extra, like two different build types to it. So that it works again. Nicer. Okay. What's the problem? Oh, it's both Onyx. See, that's bizarre. That's some nice CMake stuff. Because that should never happen that you have both of them enabled. Perfect. Now none of them are enabled. And it's still that one. What? Yeah, great. Oh, I hate CMake sometimes. It's probably something like that to off, that to on, and then we force it and yeah, whatever. And then it will magically work. Probably. Yeah. But does it actually work? No. But why? Shouldn't that have worked? God damn it. Why? I hate it so much. Yeah, cool. Did I not add the target compile defines? Do I need this to be true or what? For it to work? Okay, now we have X11 here. That's weird. You should be valid. What the hell is going on? I hate it. CMake is fun. Shouldn't that then be added? I'm so confused. And this is as well fine. It always adds that there. But then in the actual compilation, somehow missing. Now it's there. Of course it's now there. Are you kidding me? But then why? Oh wait, no. What? there, but it's not there. What? Fascinating. Okay, I mean, that is definitely... Is it just stupid or what and not refreshing? That's so stupid if it does that. Is that not there? Oh, where? Okay. ID, I guess. Well, okay, I guess. Then can actually just not use that. Okay. Why would that not be there? Hmm. Oh, is it maybe because I don't... Oh, because I mistimed. That's why. Oh yeah, and then the get state, we need that. So basically window state. Pretty much. Then maybe we have... Oh yeah, and then we have here is where closed state. And I think that's about it of the stuff we added. Now we need to do the same for the Windows platform, but I will do that off stream later today. It's really just adding the closed state and stuff like that. It's not that interesting. Because the rest should still work. Oh, well, and we need the ID, right? But that's as well not too complicated. Okay, so that works. But yeah, we don't handle the clothes yet, but that's fine. I will look at that. Okay. Yeah, I will get something to eat. Clean it up a little bit, submit it. Or commit it, and push it. And then tomorrow we will be back with some terrain action. First, we probably need to see if the terrain still works. Which hopefully it does. And then we can yeah, look how we can include physics to it. That will be fun. Alright. Thank you very much for joining. Hope to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we will start earlier than today because I don't have any plans in the afternoon. And yeah, hope you have a great rest of your evening. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.